Thoughts, things. What are thoughts? Well, depending on how you want to look at it, the concept of thoughts as things can be interpreted in a number of ways, depending on the context and perspective. And firstly, in a metaphorical sense, thoughts as things suggest that our thoughts have power and can influence our reality. Now, this idea aligns with concepts from fields such as psychology and self-help, which emphasize the importance of positive thinking, visualization, and mindset in achieving goals and shaping one's experiences. Now, from a neuroscientific perspective, thoughts are indeed associated with physical processes in the brain. When we think, neurons fire and neurotransmitters are released, leading to tangible changes in brain activity. In this sense, thoughts can be considered as things in the sense that they have a physical basis in our brains. Now, the idea of thoughts as things can also be explored philosophically. The idea, when you're considering it in terms of the nature of reality and consciousness, some philosophical traditions, such as idealism, suggest that consciousness or thought is fundamental to reality, and that the physical world is, in some sense, a product of the mind. And so from this perspective, thoughts are indeed things, insofar as they are integral to the fabric of existence. Now, in a more practical sense, treating thoughts as if they were things can be a useful strategy for self-improvement and personal development. By recognizing the power of our thoughts to shape our perceptions and behaviors, we can work to cultivate more positive and constructive thought patterns, which can then lead to greater well-being and success in various aspects of our lives. So, in essence, when thoughts are considered as things, it will depend on the framework through which you examine the concept. However, acknowledging the significance of thoughts and their impact on our lives is truly valuable in understanding ourselves and navigating the world around us. This is Dr. Tracy Quadu. Thank you for joining me once more for another episode of The Smile Code. I'm delighted that you're here. And today our focus, as you guessed, is the concept of thoughts and how we can use thoughts to aid as a strategy. Now, the next logical question is, what role do our thoughts play in the process of uncovering our authentic selves and in personal transformation? And we can look at it from a number of different angles. Firstly, our thoughts serve as a window into our inner world. And so by observing our thoughts, we can gain insight into our beliefs, our values, our desires, our fears, and our motivations. This self-awareness is absolutely essential for understanding who we truly are and what drives us. Our thoughts also often follow certain patterns or themes that reflect deeper aspects of our personality and experiences. And so recognizing these patterns can help us uncover underlying issues or conflicts that may be hindering our personal growth. For example, recurring negative thoughts may indicate areas where we need to work on self-esteem or address certain unresolved traumas. Our thoughts can also reveal whether our actions and choices align with our core values and our aspirations. When our thoughts are congruent with our values, we tend to experience a sense of authenticity and fulfillment. Conversely, cognitive dissonance arises when there is a discrepancy between our thoughts and values, prompting us to reassess our beliefs and our behaviors. Now, through techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy, we can actively challenge and reframe negative or distorted thoughts that contribute to self-limiting beliefs and behaviors. By replacing unhelpful thoughts with more adaptive ones, we can foster personal transformation and cultivate a more positive mindset. Now, thoughts can also be a very powerful tool for envisioning the kind of person we want to become. And setting goals aligned with our authentic selves with the use of thoughts is quite powerful. By visualizing success and actively directing our thoughts towards our aspirations, we can motivate ourselves to take action and make meaningful changes in our lives. Now, practicing mindfulness involves observing our thoughts without judgment and cultivating a present moment awareness. This allows us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our experiences, freeing us from the distortions of past conditioning or future anxieties. Now, through mindfulness, we can connect more authentically with our inner selves and navigate personal transformation with greater clarity and acceptance. So our thoughts truly serve as a crucial instrument for uncovering our authentic selves and facilitating personal transformation. By cultivating self-awareness, identifying patterns, aligning with our values, restructuring our beliefs and cognition, setting proper goals, and practicing mindfulness, we can harness the power of our thoughts to embark on a journey of self-discovery and true personal growth. Our thoughts and the understanding and assessment of our thoughts is so foundational to the process of self-development, transformation, and the rediscovering of our authentic selves that I will spend the next few episodes delving a bit more deeply into the concept of thought, not only into the concept of thought, but also into ways in which we can more effectively use our thoughts so that we can step more fully into our authentic greatness and live happier and more fulfilled lives. So this is Dr. Quadu signing out from this episode of The Smile Code. If you've liked what you've heard here today, feel free to like, comment, or share this podcast. And I truly encourage your feedback or your comments. That way I know that I am making a difference in helping you on your journey of transformation. So until next time, remember to keep smiling, and we'll see you soon.